It's time for the Family Feud Battle of the Television Hosts. Introducing the heavenly hosts, Peter Marshall, Leslie Uggams, Bert Parks, Tom Kennedy, and Jim Lang. And now, the magnificent MC, Betty White, Jim Perry, Bill Cullen, Nipsey Russell, and Bob Eubanks. Let's start the Family Feud Battle of the Television Hosts. With the star of Family Feud, Richard Dawson.
Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. How are you, Big Bob? Thank you. Thank you. You know what a thrill this is for me? Because these people know what every host dreads. And the magic is, right now, I'm about to go into heaven for a game show host. I am. Now, children, if you're watching at home, don't try this. Because danger could be involved. Give them a big hand. They're my buddies right here in the heavenly host.
How are you? Good to see you, my friend.
I'm delighted you're all here. First, tell me the charities you're playing for.
Well, a charity that I'm quite involved with at Children's Village and City of Hope.
Oh, yeah? That's a
Yes.
good... City of Hope, Children's Village, got to get a lot of money for them.
Hope so.
All right. Let me meet everybody, please. I know them all, but I want you to introduce them to America.
Well, first of all, a young lady who's won, in fact, she beat me out for the Emmy this year.
Beats her,
right?
yes.
And she's won a Tony, and she has co-starred on many things, but she is my co-star on Fantasy. This is Leslie Uggams, who I love very much.
Hello.
Thank you.
And, of course, we have a gentleman who I have admired for so doggone many years, and he's done, let me see, Break the Bank, Double or Nothing, and for 25 years, Stop the Music, he did that. For 25 years, the host of Miss America.
I forget what it was.
He's a much older man, Bert Parks.
Yeah.
Who I love, he's a
He's a good man. He's
And
been
then
here.
one of America's best game show hosts, of 11, one of America's 11th. Actually, he came in 17th, and that's hard to do. This is Tom Kennedy, who has been a buddy of mine for many years.
Hello, Richard. Thank you for being here. Pleasure, sir.
And, of course, on the end, the fellow who was on the dating game, how many years, Jim?
Well, overall, about 17 years.
There you go, Mr. Jim Lang.
Here's the boy, Big Jim.
By the way,
Yes, sir.
there was a fellow on the... You got dates twice for a fellow on... What was his name?
Dawson.
Me.
Richard Dawson. That's right, for the dating game.
I went to Peru with one girl that, well, that's a different story. I better move along. There's legal action still pending.
Well, do with the book.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you,
You're
Richard.
my
It's a
man.
pleasure.
I love you, and I thank you.
Thank you.
You're very special.
Thank you.
I said we did.
God love it. God love it.
We did a Love Boat special in prime time. Bert was there. We
You
all
bet.
wore your buttons, didn't we?
We sure did, baby.
God bless
so
you
glad
for
to
being
see
here.
you again.
Here's my
Hello,
pal.
Richard.
How are you?
Great, how are you?
Are you still?
Oh, a little bit. More tennis now, less
Really?
golf. Yeah.
How you doing?
I want to talk about Peru.
Don't talk about Peru. You get me into trouble here.
I know.
Help me welcome the magnificent MC. The Emmy winner. How are you, my darling?
I'm just fine, and thank you for inviting us today. We're going to have a good time.
Who are you going to play for? What charity?
We're going to play for two of them, Special
Right.
Olympics and the United Negro College Fund.
Oh, good. The elocution lessons by James Watson obviously paying off very well.
That's right. I mean, some of us just can't drink.
May I meet everyone, please?
You certainly may. On my right is NBC's answer to tallness in an Emmy. Sale of the Century, Jim Perry.
Mr. Jim Barry, welcome, Jim. Higher.
And my great and dear friend, the television MC who has been the most frequently hired and fired, Bill Cullen.
Uncle Bill.
Looking good, sir.
Now, one of the reasons we're playing for the United Negro College Fund is we didn't want to get cut because naturally, Nipsey, bless his heart, is not only the head of the juvenile jury, host of juvenile jury, but he's the poet laureate of television.
That is true.
I am indeed.
Do you have something for us?
Playing Family Feud today are some talented women and men. Lost their jobs giving money away, so now they're trying to win.
And after 14 years of doing the newlywed game, it just stands to reason that now Bob Eubanks would do Dream House.
Giving away Dream House.
Giving away Dream House. Yeah.
Nice big hand, Mr. Bob Eubanks. This is a very important part of Mama's family, and my family too, and I thank you.
Thank you, darling.
Higher.
Hi, Richard.
How you doing?
Good, sir. Good.
My buddy here. You doing well?
Trying, yes.
You like us all. You're a survivor. Uncle Bill?
Hello, Richard.
Haven't seen you for a little while, but yeah. All is well?
I'm out to kill.
Really?
Yeah, anyone. Nipsey, Jim.
We'll have a good time.
Okay.
What will we do? Match game? Masquerade party?
Yeah, I would kiss you, but there's a little talk going around about me now.
Let him talk. Let him talk. Could you get us on Dream House?
Hello, Richard.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you again.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you very
Come on, we're going to play the feud. Let's go.
Before we start this, my best to Tessie.
Oh, and my mother and my best to Jeannie, your mother.
Our mothers are very close friends, so they're rooting for the two of us.
If your mothers are very close, why don't they just talk to each other when we're off the air? 100 people surveyed. Top 7 answers on the board. You got to try and get the most popular answer, and here is the question. Name a childhood fear that is carried into adulthood. Peter.
Afraid of the dark.
Okay, afraid of the dark?
That's it.
Yes, sir. What a way to begin.
Afraid of the dark.
Play a pass, sir.
We play. Oh, yeah. Let's go for it.
I think we're going to play, Richard.
You ready?
My best to test.
Thank you.
Yeah, the way your captain started here.
Oh,
Childhood fear is carried into adulthood.
Afraid of falling.
Fear of falling. Fear of falling? No. What is it, Uncle Bert?
I think what it is really a fear of the unknown, fear of ghosts, things like that.
I really
Ghost! Casper?
Oh, no!
Don't like this now, Tom. We have 2 strikes on
well,
us.
I remember this very well.
What is it?
Because I'm probably one of the youngest on the panel today.
I know you are.
Excuse me.
But when I was a young one, I was always afraid of being alone or left behind.
Okay. All righty. If it's there, okay. If not, 3rd strike. Fear of being alone? Not that. $45. Take a look, though. We got 6 answers unrevealed.
Dennis is
Dentist.
Pardon?
Dentist.
Well, I thought you said dentist. Dentist.
Dentist, the mentist.
Dentist. Fear of dentist.
Dentist.
If that's so, you get the $45, and if not, Peter and his mom will get it. Dentist! What else did you think? Now, America, watch this now. We've got 10 of the greatest. They gave me 1 reveal. This is not the way it's supposed to go, folks. Number 2, please. Fear of heights. Wilt Chamberlain. 3. Thunderstorm.
I love thunderstorms.
4. Fear of dying.
Come on.
11 of us are going through that right at this moment. 5. Fear of snakes. Yeah, it's called agent fear. And 6. Claustrophobia. Fear of Santa Claus. And 7. The fear of dogs or blind dating. 45 to nothing. Let's go. Come on. Let's play and Jim. Wish each other luck. Very good. All right. 100 people surveyed. Top 7 answers on the board. Here's the question. Name something you do that makes you feel really good. Listen.
Take a bath.
Take a bath? Why not? 2 answers will beat it.
Play sports.
What? Play
Play sports. It could be there. No. Try it. Play a pass. Play a pass.
I think they're crazy.
Something you do that makes you feel really good.
Baby, look, eat a good meal.
There you go. Have a nice meal.
Oh, no! How is that possible?
I hope this is a different survey than the last one.
Yeah.
Say it again, would you please, Richard?
Yeah, name something you do that makes you feel really good.
All right, to give someone something that makes you feel good.
All right. To give a gift.
Yes. We had the wrong studio.
We had the fear of being alone for just a second. Jim?
Fear of dying. Let's see.
No, that was yesterday.
Oh, yeah, that was the last one.
Come along now.
Taking a nap, relaxing, just
Take a nap.
resting.
Little
Resting
nap?
when you're tired.
Well, I've got two, but I better go with the one I think is the best. Something really. I like to work out, and feels good. I work, run,
Work out.
work sports.
Don't
you
give
know.
me lots of answers.
Yeah.
Work out.
Work out.
Only because you may say something
Oh,
that's
that's
rude.
true.
I don't want you to do that.
Well, making love always makes me feel real good.
Yeah. Making love? You got
Okay.
How about a nice massage?
it. Okay.
How about it?
All right. Massage? No. Something you do that
so
makes
good
you
at
feel
rehearsal.
really good. Two strike.
Drink. Every little drink you feel just
They're all right. If not, third strike, drink. No. $67. Betty, 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 Betty. See how quick she is to recognize her name?
Yes, here, Betty.
You're the
here,
only
Betty.
Betty here now.
That's right. Oh, win money.
Win money?
Remember him?
Because there you get $67. If not, a big lead for the heavenly host. Win money. Buy something.
Of course. How did I miss shopping?
Lose weight. All right. Now you see, kids at home, why I said don't try it. It is dangerous. We'll be back right after this.
Are we going too fast?
112 for the heavenly host, the magnificent MCs. Nish, let's go. Where's Uncle Bill?
Hey, Bill. I'm sorry this happened to you.
I am too,
I've seen you on the radio all the time and enjoyed your work.
100 people surveyed. Top 5 answers on the board is the question. Besides wieners, name something every hot dog vendor has. Uncle Bill.
Hamburgers.
Hamburgers. Bert?
I would say he has chili.
Chili.
Chili?
Nipsey. Hey, quiet, quiet. Nipsey.
Every hot dog vendor has mustard.
Mustard. Yeah! You got control. You're going to try to pass. Talk it over.
They like the idea. We're going to play.
We're going to play.
They're going to play.
You go back and explain chili.
That's the end of
He'll
you.
explain hamburgers, and everything going to be great. Well done.
I love
Proud
chili
of
with the hot dogs.
Besides wieners, name something every hot dog vendor has, Bob.
The good-looking ones have buns.
They do indeed. He's lost none of his risque humor. Boom! You got it. Well, sweet Betty. Ketchup. Ketchup, yeah, a little ketchup for Betty, please. You got it. Over here.
Mustard and onions.
Onions, all right, onions. Not there. First strike. Back to Hamburger Hill.
Sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut
is
all
big
right.
on the... Yeah.
Bill would like some sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut.
No. But you're warmer.
Oh, okay.
Here's the hot dog vendor man right here. Nipsey.
A hot dog vendor would have relish.
Yeah, of course he would. Little relish, is it there? You got it. One more. Polish it off, Bob. Sides, wiener, something every hot dog vendor has.
Oh, I guess something to drink, huh? Coke?
Sure, righty. Little cold drink there gets you all the money. Cold drink? You got it. 112, 85, let's go. Come on. Dollar values are doubled. One hand, Nipsey, please. Dollar values are doubled. 100 people surveyed. Top 4 answers on the board. Here is the question. Name someone who performed a miracle. Yes, sir.
Jesus.
Jesus. Play a pass, sir. Play a pass.
Come on, gang. Let's play.
All right, miracle workers, what do you say?
We can't
Wanna
give
play?
it to them.
You want-
I need an answer.
We are going to play,
Thank
Ricky.
you, sir. Thank you. Good.
We'll play.
We'll start with Madeline Murray O'Hare down here, who was saying pass. Someone who performed a miracle.
St. Francis of Assisi.
Okay. St. Francis? No. Mainly car tricks, if you read up.
Yes, I have a winner here.
Who is it?
Her name was Bernadette in Lourdes and all of that.
Bernadette?
All right, Peter.
Someone who performed a miracle. Let's hear.
Moses, he parted the sea. That's a
Did
miracle.
indeed.
That's what I was going to say.
Moses?
That's what I was
You got it.
Okay, one more.
Yeah, that's one more. But I was going with Moses. I done
you'll
lost
be
my
very
Moses.
happy there,
Somebody who performed.
Not just, yeah, someone who performed.
Performed a miracle. Who's the fellow that turned into the rock? It turned to salt. Job?
Job?
Job.
Take a look.
Job. Was it Job?
I had some of his daughters here the other day.
Lot. I'm sorry, it's Lot, isn't it?
You gave me Job.
I got Job Lot, okay.
How about a whole lot of Job?
Lot!
Tom?
Come on, Tommy.
Yes. So you said, okay, a miracle would be Mother Cabrini.
I know her.
That's the miracle.
That's it.
Mother Cabrini. No. Would you like to give me that number 2 answer, Betty? Someone who performed a miracle.
Okay, God.
I would think so.
That's what I
Yeah. God? Yeah. 229, 112, this ship decided. Let's go. With 100 people surveyed, top 4 answers on the board, here's the question. Name something you listen to before you buy it. Bob?
Stereo.
Stereo? You got it? Play a pass. Talk it over.
They're gonna play.
Name something you listen to before you buy it. 3 seconds, Betty.
Piano.
Piano? No. Jim, 3 seconds.
Television.
TV? Well done, Uncle Bill.
The record.
Yeah, a record. You got it. 3 seconds, Nipsey.
Motor of your car.
Okay, the motor of a car for the right to play for $10,000. A car? Who will play for the money? Will you read them? Who will play? Who's going to play? One out play. Who will go first? All right. Jim and Betty play for $10,000. We watch this. Well done.
You all think you.
All righty, 15 seconds, please. Name a specific food that you give up to lose weight.
Potatoes.
Any room in the home.
Living room.
A mean-looking breed of dog.
A German Shepherd.
An occasion when people go out to eat.
Saturday night.
A state with palm trees.
Hawaii.
Turn around. Specific food you give up to lose weight. Potatoes. Survey said 12. Any room in the home. You said living room. Survey said 12. A mean-looking breed of dog. German Shepherd. Survey 18. An occasion when people go out to eat. You said Saturday. Survey said state with palm trees. Hawaii. Survey said.
Gotta be big.
Okay, if it's over 50, it can be done. You go stand right next to there. We're looking to Betty. Here's Tom Betty. You'll do this. I predict right now you'll do it. Please remind the answers Jim gave us. And when you stop laughing, give us 20 seconds on the clock, please. Name a specific food that you give up to lose weight.
Sugar.
Any room in the home.
The kitchen.
A mean-looking breed of dog.
Bulldog.
An occasion when people go out to eat.
Anniversary.
A state with palm trees.
Hawaii.
Try again.
California.
Oh, okay. If it's who should give up to lose weight, you said sugar. Survey said.
What?
Candy. Chocolate, number one. Any room in the home. You said kitchen. Survey said. 20. Bedroom. I would have bet
I just didn't want to say that on
Ah,
television.
I got you. Mean-looking breed of dog. You said a bulldog. It was number one. Survey said. On occasion when people go out to eat, you said anniversary. It was number one. Survey said. We wanted a state with palm trees. You said California. Florida was number one. If California's worth 29 points, you have $10,000. Survey said.
Sorry.
188, $5 every point, total out. Now, we will return. Bye-bye.
A promotional fee has been paid by Post 40% Bran Flakes. If you want better tasting fiber, it's Post. The best tasting 40% Bran Flake. Harlequin Temptation. The sensuous new romance series you won't be able to resist. Harlequin is romance, and you can never have too much romance. New Liquid Shout. It's thicker to remove tough stains better. Want a tough stain out? Shout it out. Rental of the Rug Doctor. The steam carpet cleaner with the vibrating brush. Remember, there is only one Rug Doctor, steaming mad at dirt. Today, you need a motor oil this good. You need Quaker State Super Blend. Now exclusively in easy-to-pour plastic bottle. From the Quaker State Oil Refining Corporation. Only Q-Tex Remover has a moisture guard to protect nails from drying and breaking. No wonder it's America's #1 remover.
He's gone to a lot of blanking trouble to look good. The least you could do is watch. Match Game, weekdays at 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific, only on Game Show Network.
This is Gene Wood speaking for Family Feud, a Mark Goodson television production. It's time for the Family Feud Battle of the Television Hosts. Introducing the Heavenly Hosts, Leslie Uggam, Bert Parks, Tom Kennedy, Jim Lang, and Peter Marshall. And now, the magnificent MC, Jim Perry, Bill Cullen, Nipsey Russell, Bob Eubank, and Betty White. Let's start the Family Feud Battle of the Television Hosts. With the star of Family Feud, Richard Dawson.
Thank you. What excitement this is for me. We've got 10 of my peers here. Kind of looked over and saw the show, and I thought, really kind of sweet the way things work out. The two women on our show are the two who won the Emmys this year. Why did we book these ladies? And I found out from the guys, like myself, we were all so gallant, we voted for them, being quite assured, of course, that they wouldn't win. And they won by 11 votes each time. These nice people are here playing for charity. As you know, we give $10,000 away on each show, so there's a possibility of $50,000 going to charity. So far, the Heavenly Hosts, playing for Children's Village and the City of Hope, have won $112. Not a great amount, but a beginning. And the magnificent MCs, under the guidance of Miss Betty of Emmy fame, are playing for the United Negro College Fund and the Special Olympics. They've won $1,454. show on the road and give a nice big welcome to the heavenly host. Yay, yay, yay.
Of course.
Thank you. You know, I play this game so well at home. Every time I watch
Very
the
well
show.
here.
We're going to be better.
Oh, you just did great. I love you on fantasy. I want to meet everyone playing.
Well, right next to me is Bert Parks, who, you know, we love very much and did
We're gonna
Miss
do a
America
part of a
contest
live
for years. That's right. We have an act we're going to be doing
Welcome, Uncle Bert. Good to have you here.
Yes, I want to tell you, I told my wife and children not to watch this show. We were so bad.
here. Speak for yourself.
We're not bad.
Huh? Just not good, is what you mean. I love the
We're gonna
show.
improve, 'cause
It's a great show.
Yeah, you're going to do better.
You'll
Kept
be
you up in
fine.
chair.
Then we've got Tom Kennedy, and you know, I was discovered on Name That Tune, and he didn't do the original Name That Tune, but one of my favorite shows. And of course, Jim Lang, of course, for The Dating Game, and Bullseye. I wasn't too good
and
on
many-
that game
and
either.
many
now that I
others.
think about it. Yeah.
That's the truth.
And my love, Peter Marshall, who won 5 Emmys. You know that? I got to
And
catch
I'm
up
sick
to him.
about it, but I love him
Yes.
anyway. Let's pay him up. Okay, well, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Let's a nice big welcome, please, for your opponents, the magnificent MCs. How are you, Uncle Jim?
Fine, I'm fine.
Well, you won that last time we played. You didn't win the big money, but you got up there.
We got close.
All right, let's meet everyone.
Like when I was a little tiny boy, I always... No. What? One of the greats, Mr. Bill Cullen, right over here.
A legend in his own mind.
Juvenile jury, the poet laureate of TV himself, Nipsey Russell, is upon us.
Indeed.
He got the
Welcome.
car yesterday, right?
did,
They got
yeah.
the
Yes, I did.
there. Man would rather be out there on his horses, but occasionally spend some time with Dreamhouse Bob Eubanks.
Welcome, Bob.
Thank you, Richard.
And all the stories you read in the tabloids about this lady and I are absolutely true. Betty White over there.
Hey! You still doing your show in Canada?
Still commuting back and forth, 10th year
Man, no
with that
matter
show.
whatever other shows he's doing, he's always in Canada. How long have you been doing that show?
10 years.
And what's
the
it
show in
called?
Canada. Definition. Thank
Definition.
you. 10 years with that one. We have that kind of run.
Bill
with-
ever gone up to do that show with you?
I tried to talk him into going up
You
there,
remember
as a
you
matter of
tried to
fact.
talk me into
I
it.
know. Yeah, you wouldn't answer my phone.
Well, no, I did, but don't you remember you wanted me to pay your way up there as well?
Well, this is a small thing to ask.
Give me a definition. Come on, let's play the feud. Let's go. Good luck to both of you. 100 people surveyed, top 6 answers on the board. You got to try and get the most popular answer. Here's the question. Name a question that a man might ask his wife about one of her old boyfriends. Leslie.
Was he as wonderful as I was?
Was he as wonderful as I was? Wow. The number one answer. Never ask that question, by the way, guys, because if you do, you're liable to hear, huh. Are you going to play or pass?
You gonna play?
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna play. We're gonna
Way
play.
to start.
Yes.
All right.
Good to have you here, Uncle Bert.
Dad, I'm
Now,
ready for something. Yeah, go.
a question that a man might ask his wife about one of her old boyfriends.
Did you ever wish that you'd married him instead of me?
That's a good one. You ever wish you married him?
I guess they didn't.
Bert, you got a strike there, but I got to tell you, that was an excellent answer. It just didn't make our survey, but don't put yourself down. That was a goodie.
That's all right. I'm leaving, but that's all right. Forget it.
Okay. We were not going to stop you, Bert. You can...
Thank you anyway.
No, come on.
Oh, yes. I'm deep in thought here. Would you repeat it, please? A man might ask his wife about one of her old boyfriends.
I've seen every stall that there is. You know?
One of her old boyfriends.
In fact, you probably have seen every stall.
I think he would be curious. He would ask his wife, did he kiss you on the first date?
Well, let's see.
I can hardly wait for this answer.
Honey, I hate to ask you this, but
So
did he
excited.
kiss you on the first date? No.
I can't imagine that.
Welcome, Bert.
Hello, Richard. How about, was he more handsome than I am?
Ah, okay. Now, if that's there, Jim, okay. If
Good.
not, third strike, and the magnificent MC's got a chance to steal. Is he better looking than me? He's no better.
Was he as much fun? Humor, fun.
Okay, fine. If it's there, all right. If not, third strike. Was it as much fun as me? Oh! 45, exactly the way the show was the last time. Jim!
Okay.
Get your people together here.
Shorten up.
Higher, higher! Give me an answer.
Was he the first?
I'm shocked.
Dead, I wouldn't tell you for $1 million. Was he the first? All right, gets $45 if it's there. If not, Leslie and the heavenly host get it. Was he the first? You got it. But we are improving. On our last show, they only revealed one.
That's right.
We now have two. By the end of the week, we're going to be just clicking along.
Yes.
2. Did you love him? 4. How long date? Was it an Oriental? How long date? Oh, very long. He was very good to me. 5. What was his name? Martin Bormann. 6. Why did you not marry him? Because I knew you'd ask that question one day. 45 to nothing. Let's go. Gonna wish each other luck.
I do indeed. That's
Sure.
my best friend. What was your name?
Bob.
I love this man. Really.
100 people surveyed, top 5 answers on the board. Here's the question. Name a reason you would drive more carefully than you usually do. Bill.
You got a ticket.
You've just gotten a ticket. Not there. Bert?
I hate to say this, but I figured as you get older, your reflexes kind of skitter away a little bit.
So the reason you would drive more carefully than
Yeah,
you
you're
usually...
older and your reflexes.
You're older.
Yes.
Okay. You're about 112.
Get out of here.
No. Nipsey, what's the reason?
Because you had a wreck.
A wreck? 4 answers will beat it, Tom.
You've been drinking.
I like that.
Shouldn't really be in the car, but it could be there.
That's
Drinking? Good. Got control. Don't play a part. Talk it over.
All right. What do you say? You want to go?
Go for it.
Sure, we're on a roll.
Go for it.
One in a row.
All right. Bert?
Yeah.
come back.
Let me come back over here.
See, when I say, are you going to play?
Yeah.
And, you know, whatever they,
They say
yeah.
yeah.
Tell me, otherwise.
Oh, I beg your pardon.
Because it looks like Bill and I are ignoring you, when in fact you're ignoring both of us.
There's no way, Richard.
Oh.
Also, not. Can I go now?
play?
Can I go? I'm going to play.
All right.
I'm going to play.
Let's play,
Why don't we play, Bert?
And thank you, by the way. Very good, the drinking answer. So don't do it, because it's crazy. Don't drink and drive. Reason you drive more carefully than you usually do.
If you see a policeman in the rearview mirror.
If you see Broderick Crawford or Eric Estrada. Yes?
Well, your license expired and you're driving without a license.
Gotcha.
So you're going to be multi careful.
A little tribute to Walter Brennan somewhere.
Yeah. No, actually, that was my Bogart.
Oh, I beg your pardon. I didn't mean to be rude. An expired license. No!
Kidding.
Good answer and a good impression, but it got a strike. What's the reason you would drive?
Well, I drive carefully when I have the children in the car.
That's good. Yeah.
All right. The children are with you?
Yeah, very good. Great.
Well, placed here for you. The number one answer, obviously the easiest answer.
Well, I don't know what the easiest answer is, but I would think that if your car is older and you think that mechanically it's not up to snuff.
And the car's reflexes are not...
That's right. And
person driving.
and like they say, something dropped off, you know.
Gotcha,
that's bad.
gotcha. In other words, it's the same answer. Same answer as before.
Mechanically imperfect.
The 112-year-old car. No.
I feel pressure here, Richard.
Not at
However,
all. You're doing very well.
could it be because of inclement weather?
I like that.
Yeah.
I do not know that it's there, but it is a marvelous
I'll
answer.
take snow, rain,
Anything.
PU weather.
P.U.
P.U. weather. The heavenly hosts roll into the lead, but their reflexes are just a little slower. We'll be back right after that.
You go.
Got it right here. Heavenly Host, 131, the magnificent MC's Garnish.
We're gonna do it.
Just one hand there. Thank you. 100 people surveyed. Top 5 answers on the board. Here's the question. Name something men do when they nick themselves shaving.
Curse.
Curse. They curse. Mm-hmm. You got it.
We would like to
Go for it.
Don't play.
Like to play.
Team, and he gets slapped.
Turned into a strong player, young Tom. Very proud of him.
Okay,
Something men do when they nick themselves shaving.
Well, you try to stop the bleeding. It's either toilet paper, snipping pencil, something like that.
All right, stop the bleeding.
Yes, and then you put some lotion, like a astringent or
Gotcha.
yeah, you know.
All right. A little astringent on it. Always do it, not there. What do you think men do when they nick themselves shaving?
Well, if it's bad, I would put a Band-Aid on it.
All right. Remember Jack Nicholson, Chinatown?
He shaved his nose?
Yes, he did. He was wearing a big Band-Aid when I there. Band-Aid? You got it. What's the straight man, Peter, always?
This may
Yes,
not
sir.
be valid, but I'm very proud of
Nothing
it.
has been valid so far.
I would switch to an electric razor.
There you go. All right, let's see. The old switcheroo by the company. Not valid, overruled.
Nicked.
Something men do when they nick themselves shaving.
Well, I would change the blade because it could be because of a dull blade. Good answer.
All righty. Is there okay? If not, third strike. Change the blade. No. Let's get into this game, Jim. All right, 2 unrevealed answers here.
On the
Only
off
one
chance
surprise.
that they have avoided the obvious, we're going to say, if you cut yourself, you bleed. Bleed.
If you cut yourself,
You bleed. Otherwise, why would you?
We're going to say bleed, Richard.
We're going to say bleed. You're looking at me
Let's
strangely.
cut him and see.
Bleed, bleed,
Bleed.
bleed.
Why don't we say bleed?
I think we
Higher?
got this money.
Bleed. Let's change
Say bleed.
I believe it
If it's
too.
there, you get the $83, if not a big, big lead for Leslie and the Heavenly Host. Bleed! Yeah! Got the lead. They use the old pencil. 131 to 83. Let's go. Dollar values are doubled. Nice flat hand, please, Bob. Thank you.
Read slow, Richard.
Dollar values are doubled. 100 people surveyed. Top 4 answers on the board. Here is the question. Other than Las Vegas, name a city known for gambling. Yep.
Atlantic City.
Atlantic City. One answer will beat it.
The Riviera.
The Riviera. No.
We going to play?
Yeah, they're ready. They know all about gambling.
Of course they do.
We gotta play.
Other than Las Vegas,
I have a
name...
feeling I know number one.
What is it, sir?
It's called Las Vegas.
You would see this.
And then, wait, hold. Then
this
after
is
Las
called-
Vegas,
this is
then
called
you
the
have
Savor.
the biggest little city in the world. It's
Which
called
is?
Reno.
Thank you. All right. Savor and then a good answer. Reno? Remember, both Peter and myself have mentioned other than Las Vegas.
Yes.
Name
Well,
a city known for gambling.
I would go with, I've got 2, but I'll go with Lake Tahoe.
Okay. Lake Tahoe.
Richard, would you mind repeating? No, I don't. Would you mind? How about the Bahamas? Freeport, the Bahamas.
Freeport. All right, we'll take a
In the
look. If
Bahamas,
it's there,
then.
Uncle Bert, you got it.
Yeah.
Freeport? No.
They do gamble.
They do indeed.
Come on, Tommy.
Monte Carlo.
Is there enough for a win? If a Monte Carlo is there, you play for $10,000.
Oh.
If not, second strike. Monte Carlo. Yeah, because Riviera is just a stretch of coast, and we wanted the city. So you were on the right track. Should you ever come back several years
never
later
coming back.
and we use this again,
You gotta come
everything will work out. I will need 2 people to play for $10,000. Please, go. Who will go first? Who's first? Our fantasies come true. Leslie and Peter, $10,000. Right after we got
If what I'm...
50.
An expensive hobby.
Cars.
How many television sets you own?
3.
Something kids do at the beach.
Volleyball.
A color of briefcases.
Brown.
Very good. Turn around. The age of men first become grandfathers is 50. Survey said. All right.
We're getting younger.
An expensive hobby. Cars. Survey. Yeah, you got 50 already. How many television sets you own? 3. Survey said. Yeah. That's smart, because that way you don't offend any network.
Yes.
Got to get one in for cable, though. Something kids do at the beach. They play volleyball. Survey said 7. Color of the briefcase, brown. Survey said. Here he is, magic time, Mr. Peter Marshall. 56, all you need, man.
Okay.
56 points, you know we love you, wish you luck. Please remind everyone the great answers Leslie gave us. 20 seconds on the clock.
All right.
Name the age at which men first become grandfathers.
45.
An expensive hobby.
Skiing.
How many television sets you own?
2.
Something kids do at the beach.
Swim.
A color of a briefcase.
Brown.
Try again.
Black.
Turn around. The age at which men first become grandfathers. 50 was the number 1 answer. You said 45. Survey said.
I first became a grandfather at 45.
An expensive hobby. Number 1 answer, coin collecting. You said skiing. We need 23 points for $10,000. Survey said 7. How many television sets do you own? Peter lied and said 2. We need 16 points for $10,000. Survey said, I'll take door number 5.
Hello there.
So far, we've got the magnificent MCs playing for the United Negro College Fund and the Special Olympics with $1,537. Heavenly Host playing for Children's Village in the City of Hope, $10,433. We've got another $10,000 to play for the next time we get together here on the Feud. We love you. Bye-bye.
Mr. Roper needs to compete. Mr. Howell needs to taunt.
Come on.
And some stars need to take a deep breath.
I'm gonna pass out.
The feuding in Hollywood just got a lot more interesting. So let the finger pointing begin as your favorite stars don their battle attire for Celebrity Family Feud. And it's Richard's job to make sure everyone plays nice.
Excuse us.
Watch Celebrity Family Feud weeknights at 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific, only on Game Show Network.
It's time for the Family Feud Battle of the Television Hosts. Introducing the Heavenly Hosts, Bert Hart, Tom Kennedy, Jim Lang, Peter Marshall, and Leslie Uggam. And now, the magnificent MC, Bill Cullen, Nipsey Russell, Bob Eubanks, Eddie White, and Jim Perry. Let's start the Family Feud Battle of the Television Hosts. With the star of Family Feud, Richard Dawson.
Nice big hand, heavenly host, right out.
Hey, Richard, how are you?
Good to have you here, Uncle
I'm glad to see you.
Here's my man here. He's going to introduce us to the panel. Let's
I
meet
am
everyone.
indeed. You know,
please.
they assume that because we are game show hosts, that each one of us knows the other one.
We don't.
We've seen them. We admire. Now, here's a man that I watched, admired, met him for the first time today. Tom Kennedy, one of America's best game show hosts.
And a great player right here.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Bert.
And also, my next friend is Jim Lang, host of Dating Game, who had the good sense to marry one of my former Miss Americas, Nancy Fleming.
Yeah.
I've known her and admired her from afar.
I know.
Good.
Magic, you know that. She's a lovely lady, Jim.
That's right.
After I tell you that Peter Marshall has won 5 Emmy Awards, besides that, is one of the most repulsive characters.
Get out of here!
That's because I call him an older fellow,
That's
but
what it was. I really love Peter, and I especially love this beautiful child who's a co-host of Fantasy, Leslie Uggams.
Welcome to the man. Did a great job, boy. Proud of you. Nice big welcome now to your rivals, headed by Uncle Bill, the magnificent MC. Mr. Bill Cullen right out. How are you, buddy? Known each other many moons. We have indeed. May I meet all of the rest.
Speaking of many moons,
Exactly.
fellow been around almost as many moons as I. He's the host of the Juvenile Jury.
He is indeed.
Lovely show. His name, Nipsey Russell.
Yes, sir.
The champ of all time.
He's a poet.
Poet, he is a poet.
He is a poet.
Each day we turn another page. You know you're reaching middle age when your pimples and your rashes turn to wrinkles and hot flashes.
Thank you, Nipsey.
A lot better than pimples and rashes.
Exactly, I agree with you.
We have a gentleman here who is the host of Dreamhouse, currently flourishing on another network.
But doing well.
In spite of all that.
He is on this network, Bill. It's on this
Mr.
network.
Bobby. Who's next to Bob Eubanks, Bill?
Someone who has, although this person has won an Emmy recently, I've taught her most of the things she knows, have dangled her frequently on my knee. My good one, Betty White.
I love Betty.
And I've seen a lot of movies, too.
Exactly, many moons.
And here is a fellow who not only is a marvelous MC, but they took a poll of all the MCs, and he won it for tall, Jim Perry.
Nice big hand for Uncle Jim.
On our next show, I get to wear the blue jacket.
Okay, that'll be fine. You ready to play?
I'm ready to play.
We will play the feud.
All right.
Let's go. 100 people surveyed. Top 5 answers on the board. You got to try and get the most popular answer. Here is the question. Name something that ties you down.
A rope.
I would have bet money on it. I swear to God. I would have bet money.
I love you, Bert.
Hey, you may be right.
No. Uncle Bill.
What now?
marriage.
Marriage from Uncle Bill, the sage. Marriage? You have control when you play a pass.
Okay, Gary, how do you feel? They want to play.
Okay, that's
we
good.
We will play.
You go back and explain rope. And we'll find... Well done, Bill, well done. There's something that ties you down.
That ties you down. Some jobs. A job.
Job, sure. Job!
Yeah, what I said.
Good game, Tom. Oh, yes. The man, what is it?
Well, it's the most wonderful part of it. It's children.
You got it. Bob is not just another pretty face. Children! Gotta be the number one in the room. Proud of it.
Well, I have to say pets.
Say it then.
Pets.
I love it when you tease me. Pets! Yeah! My man.
You see, the last couple of days, everyone's been wearing a blue.
Blue
Never
jacket,
mind, I don't
yeah.
want.
No, I saw where you were coming from.
I would say, but I didn't get that.
I couldn't figure out why, though.
That's true. I would say, in the service.
Something that ties you down?
Being in the service.
Okay, fine.
Army, Navy.
The service. Got it right. The service? No. Although I did have an uncle who was tied down once in the... It was a nasty story.
Service and rope have been taken.
They have. It's the best thing that's happened to you in a long time.
Otherwise, I would have had them in that order. I was thinking service and looking rope. I'm going to say there's any number of things I can say. I'm stalling.
No, not at all.
A hobby.
A hobby?
Certain hobbies. Certain...
Take a look. All right. Is there a hobby in the house? No. Nipsey, 2 strikes, but only 1 answer left, sir. Something that ties you down.
An unpleasant thought, but illness.
Illness, okay, fine. If it's there, sir, you got it all. If not, get ready to steal an illness. No, there's $86. Bert, get your heavenly host down here and give me an answer.
How about debts?
Debts.
Oh, they said debts already.
No, they didn't say debts.
Say debts?
They didn't
You
say-
got debts. Bills.
Bills?
Bills, debts. Right.
Okay. If that's there, you get the $86, and if not, Uncle Bill gets it. Bills or debt? Yeah. 5? A boyfriend? Yeah. Although that is illegal, I think, in several states. 86 to nothing. Let's go. Come on, Nipsey. Prego.
Butane.
Long question, so listen. 100 people surveyed, top 7 answers on the board. Here's the question. Most people are nervous when they're learning to drive. Name something else which makes people... Yes.
Getting married.
Getting married.
That doesn't make
Remember I warned you it was a long question?
Oh.
Most people are nervous when they're learning to drive. Name something else which makes people nervous while they're learning to do it. You're not going to have about 80 people getting married all the time, Uncle Tom. What do you think it is, sir?
Make people nervous while they're learning to do it. Skate.
Skate?
Oh,
Skate!
I was real nervous on that.
No. Jim.
Oh, learning to fly. Pilot, learning to be a pilot.
Fly? 2 answers will beat it, Bob. Name something else, apart from driving, that makes people nervous while they're learning to do it. Bob? Give me an answer. Play or pass?
Play or pass?
Play, I guess.
Play, they don't know anything.
It's a definite, it's a definite play.
We might as well go for it.
All righty.
Learning a new craft, new job.
Okay. New job?
Hey, very good.
Put it there, pal. Hello today.
Hello.
Nice to have you with us.
Thank
What would you
you.
think?
Oh, well, learning to cook would make me nervous. You could poison somebody.
Yeah. Cook. No, first strike.
They weren't that nervous.
Bert.
Rope. No, I'm sorry. Learning to take care of small children.
Okay, fine. Yeah, let's say that there.
With a rope.
With a looking after small children. Not there. Now, that was a goodie. Didn't make our survey. 2 strikes.
Makes you nervous when you're learning
Yeah,
to do
something else that makes people nervous, apart from driving.
it. Yeah.
Well, they're learning to do it.
Parachute jumping.
See, that's a good one.
Yeah?
If that's there, you got it. If not, 3rd strike. Parachute jumping. You got it.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, made me nervous when I first learned skiing. Going down, you don't know how to
Right.
stop or anything like that.
Ski.
Oh, yeah.
I have a lot of children and grandchildren, and every time I get them into the pool, they get very nervous. Swimming.
Swimming.
That's good.
Yes.
All right, if that's there, okay. If not, 3rd strike. Swimming.
Way to go.
Oh, learning to play tennis?
Let's see. All right. Well, you can miss a backhand or 2, particularly if you're skiing at the same time. Tennis! 3rd strike, right here. Magnificent MC.
No, I know that.
Ooh, $54 right there. You want it?
Yes.
What is it?
Learning to ride a bicycle.
That's a good answer. Riding a bike?
No!
I would have bet $1,000. What do you... Wait a minute, Nip. What do you think it is?
I thought it was dance. You get
Oh,
up
learning to dance?
Making love. I think.
Number 2.
Sexy.
You don't learn that. You're born with it.
No, that's rhythm.
Number 6, please.
dance. What I say. Yeah.
Honey, if you're born with it, I'm an orphan. We'll be back right after we watch this. 6 there, 54. Let's go. Come on.
Okay.
100 people. One hand, please, Jim. 100 people surveyed. Top 6 answers on the board. Here's the question. Name an item you hate to lend to people because they never return it. Yeah.
The lawnmower.
The lawnmower. Yeah, it's there. 5 answers will beat it.
Your car.
Bob said your car. No. Let's go with Grand Theft Auto. What are you going to do? Play or
We're
play?
gonna play it.
Play.
Okay, come on.
All right.
Oh, we got
An item you hate to lend to people because they never return it, Peter.
Tools.
You got it. Tools. Yeah. Oh, I bet that was higher. Really did. What is it, Leslie?
Certain clothes. You never get them back if you lend them to your friends.
Yeah.
Clothes. Thank you. No.
Okay.
Bert.
I have found that in addition to rope, I hate to lend books.
Yeah.
Very
that's
good, Bert. I think this is it.
I think you finally got one.
You know what people do, shoot. Books. Hot dog. I'm proud of you, Bert.
All right, Mark.
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you, too.
Really? What excitement that was.
Well, when was the last time your neighbor brought back that cup of sugar? When you go over to loan them
I got
a
you.
food item.
So you hate
Food item.
When you loan them a food item.
sugar? What item do you hate to lend to people because they never return it? Yep.
Well, an item would be money, and that's the thing that most people don't return. Money.
And how?
Money.
Number one.
Now I'm confused.
Well, sir.
Money. Now I'm worried here.
Don't be worried.
Okay. I really can't think of
All
it, unless it could be.
3
You're-
seconds starting from now. You might
Okay.
blurt it out.
If you give somebody your dog.
Your dog.
Your dog. They never give your dog,
dog.
back to you.
Only if he takes the dog and
That's the dog has a rope on it.
Your dog.
Oh, God.
You were right. You had no answer. What is it?
What about luggage?
Luggage?
You lend people luggage, you know,
learned a lot of
so
weird
they're going to
things
trip
out of
and
it.
they never come back.
Is there? You got it? If not, third strike. Luggage? No.
Okay.
Magnificent MCs. Uncle Bill, what's that number 4 answer? What do you think it is?
The combined thinking of my group.
Yes.
Umbrella.
An umbrella.
Oh, they
Take
come
it. The umbrella. Pencil. 131 to 86. Let's go. Come on. Dollar values are doubled. 100 people surveyed. Top 4 answers on the board. Here's the question. Name a sport that seems to get more and more violent. Yes, hockey. Hockey.
I say we're going to play.
Good, that's good. Sport that seems to get more and more violent, sir.
Football.
Football? Bam! What is it, Uncle Bill?
The way they play it now, basketball.
Basketball,
Elbows
yeah.
and umbrellas.
Many injuries there. Basketball? Not there. It is, true. Not, just didn't make our survey. First strike.
Without a doubt, boxing.
Boxing. Boxing? Yeah. Sport that seems to get more and more violent. Just give me a sport.
Baseball.
Baseball? No. Betty, what sport?
I think maybe tennis.
Tennis.
I was going to say
Czechoslovakian
chess.
pronunciation to tennis. Tennis! No!
All right, come on. All right, let's go for it.
192. There's enough there to make you the champs.
Okay.
What about soccer?
Soccer.
Is that it?
Yes, that's it.
That's it.
Soccer, you'll play for $10,000. If not, you get the 192. Soccer! Foreplay. Wrestling. 278, 131. This should decide it. Let's go. Hey. Okay, we got to move along now. Wish you both luck. Dollar values are tripled. This is going to decide it. 100 people surveyed. Top 4 answers on the board. Here's the question. Name a bad habit that has serious consequences. Yes.
Picking your nose.
What? What's he saying? Picking your nose with a rope.
Jack Nicholson, Chinatown. Picking your nose. No. Jim?
Smoking.
Smoking. That's the truth. You have control. What do you do? Play fast. Darling, they're gonna... How can she look so pretty and talk so dirty? I will read it once. Now, please listen, because this can decide whether you go up and play for $10,000 for your charity. I can't repeat it. When I get to you, you got 3 seconds. Name a bad habit that has serious consequences. 3 seconds, Bill.
Drinking.
Drinking. Yes, sir. 3 seconds, Nipsey.
Narcotics.
Okay. Narcotics.
Yeah.
3 seconds, Bob.
Reckless driving.
Reckless driving's there. You'll play for $10,000. Reckless driving? No. 3 seconds, Betty.
Overeating.
Overeating.
Again, if it's there, you're the champs. Overeating? No. 3 seconds, Jim. You can go for $10,000 if you give me number 4. What
I
is
think
it?
it is.
A bad habit that has serious consequences.
Overexertion.
Yeah,
Overexertion.
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 That's it.
What we call OE. And PU at the same time. Overexertion there. You play for $10,000. If not, Bill and the Magnificent MCs will. Overexertion? Stealing. Okay, yeah, exactly. Kleptomaniac is a very bad habit. I need 2 people to play for $10,000. Okay, Bill? Bill Betty. Bill Betty play for $10,000 right after we watch this. Oh, Bob.
These but show at a time.
Come on, Billy.
15 seconds, please.
Remember the post office.
Name a regular member of the Tonight Show cast.
Johnny Carson.
Any day of the week.
Sunday.
Something with raisins in it.
Fruitcake.
An occupation that uses a thermometer.
Doctor.
Something pipe smokers use.
Tobacco.
Very good. Very good. Take a look. Regular member of the Tonight Show cast. It's Johnny Carson. He's about the only irregular one there's on the show, but it sounds like a goodie. Survey said. Any day of the week. He said Sunday. Survey said. Yes, sir. Something with raisins in it. Fruitcake. Something we've been called many times.
Oh, yes.
Survey said. Ken, you have 87. An occupation that uses the thermometer. Is there a doctor in the feud? Survey said. 129. Something that pipe smokers use. Tobacco. Survey said. Well then, here's young Bob. All right. There you go.
I am so nervous.
Don't be nervous, because Bill came in and got 169. You need 31 points. You get 31, you got $10,000 for your charity. Please remind us those marvelous answers Bill gave us, and then 20 seconds on the clock, please. Here we go, Jim. Name a regular member of the Tonight Show cast.
Johnny Carson.
Try again.
Ed McMahon.
Any day of the week.
Sunday.
Try again.
Saturday.
Something with raisins in it.
Bread.
An occupation that uses a thermometer.
Doctor.
Try again.
Nurse.
Something pipe smokers use.
Tobacco.
Try again.
A tamper.
The thing that... Yeah, turn. Yeah. Regular member of the Tonight Show cast. Johnny, of course, was number 1. You said Uncle Ed. We need 31 points, $10,000. Survey said... Magnificent MCs win $10,000. We will return.
Oh, the
Host playing for the Children's Village in the City of Hope have won $10,564. The Magnificent MCs from the United Negro College Fund and the Special Olympics, $12,091. We got another $10,000 to give away the next time we all meet right here on The Feud. We love that.
How do you like...
This is Gene Wood speaking for Family Feud, a Mark Goodson television production. It's time for the Family Feud Battle of the Television Hosts. Introducing the heavenly hosts, Tom Kennedy, Jim Lang, Peter Marshall, Leslie Uggam, and Bert Parks. And now, the magnificent MC, Nipsey Russell, Bob Eubanks, Betty White, Jim Perry, and Dale Cullen. Let's start the Family Feud Battle of the Television Hosts. The star of Family Feud, Richard Dawson.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, Peter, they're such a great group, I'll take Greta Garbo to block. We are having the best week of our lives here. We've got 10 of the most talented people that work as hosts in game shows and all kinds of magic television that you see. They've given away millions and millions of dollars in their careers. They're here today giving us their time to play for charity. And they're really doing well. Each day we play for $10,000. And I gotta tell you, they've really put out heavenly hosts playing for Children's Village in the City of Hope. Won $10,564. Very good. And the magnificent MCs are playing for the United Negro College Fund and the Special Olympics. They've won $12,091. Bravo, bravo. They're battling it out right now. Give them a nice big hand. The heavenly hosts with Uncle Tom.
How's this for
How you doing?
Well, I'm fine. I hate to tell you, I've got a thing coming up next week. I may have to ask for the tux back.
Really?
Yeah.
But try not to, honestly. Only.
I'll try.
Well, because I've.
I know. I'll try to work it, maybe my appearance in between your shows or something like that. We'll work it out.
Oh, yeah.
What a load that is off my mind. Let's meet everyone.
All right, this young man right here, everybody up in the city knows him because he's on KSFO every day of the week and has been doing that for 49 years, I think.
That's got to be San Francisco.
Almost, on TV, does Bullseye and Dating Game. Jim Lang.
Mr. Jim Lang?
Yeah. Next to him is another fella that's been around for a little while, but he does everything. He sings, he dances. He's a star of Fantasy and the previous star of the previous show, Hollywood Squares, Peter Marshall.
Mr. Peter Marshall.
He wears elevators. Yeah.
Oh, also, my manager, who's not liked anything, I think, since Dolly Parton did Evita, saw Peter in The Music Man and said you were absolutely fantastic.
Well, thank you.
And that is high praise.
I follow the gentleman I idolize, Bert, who did Music Man, and I saw him on Broadway, and he was wonderful.
He wears elevator teeth.
Yes, I do.
Next to him is the star of Roots and also the star of Fantasy, Leslie Uggam.
The Emmy winner.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You got it. Welcome.
Thank you.
And down on yonder end is the guy who taught all of us about this business of hosting, Mr. America himself, Mr. Bert Parks.
Mr. Bert Parks. There he is, looking good. Welcome, Bert.
Thank you very much.
Nicely, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Proud of you. Now, this is a very tight game. There's only about $2,000 separate. Got to play this out, okay? The magnificent MC.
Oh,
Hold long to all the game shows. Lapel, how you doing?
Before our economy crumbles and unemployment reaches new peaks, we should put the recession on television. They'd cancel it in 13 weeks.
Yes. Meet everyone, please.
Well, next to me is a gentleman who, when he hosted the Newlywed Game, caused more divorces than anybody in the history of television. He's now giving away more money as host of a new show, and a lovely one called Dream House. Mr. Bob
doing
Eubanks.
a heck of a job.
Welcome back. You don't know this next young lady, it's because your television set's in the pawn shop. She is the Emmy Award winner as the first hostess in television of a game show and winner for her show Just Men.
Exactly.
Betty White.
Yeah.
Eddie was just great.
She really is. And on Sale of a Century, the bargain of the year, Mr. Jim Perry.
Well, that's because he's been marked down. Jim Perry. The blue jacket is back.
Bill Cullen, we all know because he's done more game shows and brought more love and laughter to America's television watchers than anybody, I think, in the history of our industry. Bill Cullen.
Ready to play? We're going to play the feud. Let's go! One hand, please. This is levitation here. 100 people surveyed. Top 6 answers are on the board. You got to try and get the most popular answer. Here is the question. Name something that gets smeared with a lipstick. Nipsey.
Your collar.
Your collar. One answer. Player pass. Well done.
All right.
The kids on juvenile jury be proud of you.
How about that?
Welcome.
Hello,
You play a
Richard.
good game. I'm
Thank you,
proud
my
of
friend.
Something that gets smeared with lipstick.
Remember back in the old dating days, your face.
I thought we made a deal never to talk about it.
You come home and you say, gee,
Well,
I'm
that's
bleeding,
not the
you know.
point. Mine and Bob's face. Very good.
Oops, I'm sorry, I got lipstick on you. Your cup.
Oh, good. That's good.
Good.
Coffee cup.
Oh, coffee cup.
Scared you, didn't it?
Cup. Yeah. We boxers have to stay together. You're very handsome.
Thank you. If you got lipstick on someone's face, you would then maybe use a handkerchief to get it off.
Okay. That's probably why you're not wearing one.
True.
Handkerchief.
I'm fine, but I'm stuck with this because
No, come on now.
I haven't come this close to lipstick in lo these many years.
Well, neither have I.
You haven't?
No.
I think we ought to let's.
Let's look the audience over.
This applies mostly to ladies.
Well,
But they
something
do.
that gets smeared with lipstick.
Ladies' blouses, they always stuff Kleenex in their mouth, you know.
Oh, when they get
Put
dressed.
it on. Oh,
Gotcha.
yeah. This, oh, yeah.
Thinking man
I've
or
thought of it.
a
I've-
peeping Tom, one of the two. Buzz? No, first
Leave
strike.
it to me.
No problem, it's only your first strike, Nipsey.
Assuming that swooning and spooning is done in this area, I'd say on your tie.
Okay, we'll see. On the tie?
What?
Don't take that personally. Something that gets smeared with lipstick.
About a cigarette.
Cigarette is a good answer. Cigarettes there, all right. If not, third strike. A cigarette? Not there.
Okay.
Tom, look at this. There are 2 unrevealed answers. Give me one of them, you get the money,
Teeth.
sir. Something that gets smeared with lipstick.
Teeth.
On your teeth.
Your teeth.
Teeth.
Teeth. I like the sound of that, sir. Is there $88 for you? If not, Nipsey gets it. Teeth. There were a lot of good answers, including teeth that didn't make it. And that was a great answer. How many times did you?
Yeah, sure.
5? Or a napkin, yeah, and the right sound. And 6? Tissue. Okay. Cheap crowd, 88. Nothing. Let's go.
All right, Big John, go.
100 people surveyed. Top 5 answers on the board. Here's the question. Name something people do as a way of running away from their problems. Bob.
Take a vacation?
Little vacation. One answer will be Jim. Drink.
Yeah.
That's your answer to everything.
I get away from everything.
Drink.
Yes. Way to go, Jim. What do you want to do, guys?
Play.
We gotta play.
We're gonna play. All right.
Oh, Nancy's gonna be just so proud.
I know.
We got trouble. Here, represent.
Right here. Yeah, you got trouble, my friend, right here.
People do with a way of running away from their problem.
I'm going to say narcotics.
Okay, let's see. Narcotics. Yep.
All right.
I don't use them, don't be a dope. How you doing?
That's a toughie.
No, we have to throw those in occasionally.
What do people do when they want to run away from their problems?
The same one I got.
Drink, their drugs. Go buy something. Go shopping.
Hey, that's good. Buy. No. No, I thought that would
I
be
thought
there.
that was a good.
I would like high.
You would like high?
I'd like to hang myself with my own rope is what
Not
I'd really
at all.
like to do. I would like to, I think possibly, to change your environment by making new friends. Does that go along with vacation?
If I gave you the paper, would you make a couple for me?
Yes. Let me see.
No, does make new friends?
Make new friends.
I think that would be
Yes.
good. That would help you
Try
run
to
away
make
from
new
the problem.
friends. I really don't like the friends I have anyway, whether I play this game or not.
Would that go?
That's right. New friends.
No. The only thing people do is a way of running away from their problems, Tom.
Well, they eat a lot.
Okay. Well, sir.
That's good.
Sure.
They're all right. If not, third strike.
Good.
To eat. No. Like a big lead, Nipsey. Come, my little love.
All right.
Something people do is a way of running away from their problems. What
If
is it?
they're lucky enough, they go to sleep. Sleep.
Go to sleep.
Yes.
Good.
That's a good one.
Uh-huh.
If it's there, big lead. If not, a very even game because the heavenly host, headed by Tom, will get the $75. Sleep, perchance to dream.
That's running
Get
away.
out of there.
Move.
Yeah.
What do you care about friends? You'll move.
That's right.
We'll call Beacon.
That's what I'd say. Get out of there, meet new friends, and
Are you
Magnificent 5, 163. Nothing for our heavenly host. Let's go. Come on.
Sorry, I got late.
Okay, you
Late.
look very pretty. Isn't that
Thank
nice?
you.
Little lace thing.
Thank you. I
Don't let
borrowed
him
it
talk
from
Dazzle her
Bob.
with words.
Watch him,
Betty, don't talk.
It was
Oh, you're
mine.
here.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Just
I'm late.
one hand, please.
I'm sorry, I'm late.
Certainly late. 100 people surveyed, top 5 answers. On the board, here's the question. Name a physical characteristic that can make a person look older than... Yeah,
Wrinkles.
wrinkles.
Very good.
Let me finish the question. Name a physical characteristic that can make a person look older than he really is.
Gray hair.
Gray hair. Two good answers. Well done. Perfect.
Play, please.
Okay, see you there, and good luck.
Okay, thank you, darling. Say hello to your mother.
I say hello to Tessie for me, darling.
What is this?
We got a huddle.
From her hair, she took a rose.
Physical characteristic that can make a person look older than he really is.
If they get overweight.
Okay. Overweight. You got it, sir. What could be there?
develop a stupor? So make yourself a flight of steps. I mean, I haven't developed.
Al Developo von Stupo.
Oh, yes, thank you.
No.
I knew that was coming.
No, I think they're out of development now, by the way, Bill. I
think you're right.
The patent ran out.
To make him look older, bald.
Well, don't yell.
Very good.
Bald.
If he's bald.
Yeah, that could make you look.
That
Yeah.
was the noun.
You'd be yelled right in my ear. Bald. Well done. Physical characteristics can make a person look older than he really is.
Sag, you know, Look, I'm gonna do this. Look, what do you think, Richard? See, I think about another year. Huh?
Let me see the other way. No, I like that better, in all fair, honestly.
Pretty
You're
soon,
ever so homely, there's no face like your own.
pretty soon, the dimple on my chin will be my belly button.
Well, you'll be able to carry two flags in a parade.
What'd he say?
He said, sagging jowls?
No.
No?
I don't think so.
All right.
No.
Made a fool.
Physical? Not at all. Characteristic. Someone already did that. That can make a person look older than you really are.
Being tired all the time, no lack of enthusiasm.
Like certain people who were late getting up to the
Yes,
podium.
yes, but you must be
Fine,
kind for
fine.
age.
Lack of enthusiasm? We can get on the board, can't we? What is it?
I say teeth. Like the dentures.
Loss of the teeth.
Physical characteristic
you don't like-
can make a
or
person
skinny.
older than he really is.
Hair,
Underweight.
beard.
Yeah, but a woman, when she gets old, when she has a
Do
beard.
you want me to go with teeth?
I need
It
an
doesn't say
answer.
man, does it?
I will. The same man says he.
Oh, it says he.
I'm going to go with the beard. Makes him look older. I'm going to just
Beard.
stick with it.
Okay, fine.
Beard.
You're the captain. If you've got that instinct, you should go with it.
I think it's a beard.
If it's there, you get the $84. If not, big, big lead for Nipsey and the gang. A beard. 163, 84. Let's go. Thank you, John.
Well, I was here.
You certainly were.
Got lipstick on you. On your teeth.
That was
Yes,
the
on my
last one,
teeth.
right.
Congratulations. That was a great gut play, and you made it. And well
Good
done.
guess.
He listened up.
Dollar values.
Sorry.
Dollar values are doubled. 100 people surveyed. Top 4 answers on the board. Here's the question. Name an expense you have only once a year. Yes.
Income taxes.
Income tax. Play a pass. Well done. An expense you have only once a year, Bill. Have only once a year.
The check at a New Year's Eve party.
Oh, well, I got you. Fine. The New Year's Eve dinner party check.
It was a heck of a try. It
What
was
is
a
it?
good try. I thank you, Jim.
Expect you to have once a year would probably be college tuition.
Let's see. College?
What? Oh, strike two.
Christmas gifts.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's there, all right. If not, third strike. Christmas gift?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Well done. Come on, man.
Anniversary gift.
An anniversary gift. If it's there, okay. If not, third strike. Anniversary gift? No. Gotta give me one of these two answers. Come down here. If not, they're the champs. They'll go for $10,000.
Birthday. How
Yes,
about
sir.
birthday?
An
Automobile
expense you have only once a year.
License rate.
And expense you have only once a year. I'm going to go with. I've had
Birthday.
3 very good things. A birthday gift.
All right. Birthday's there. You get the 160. If not, you play for $10,000. Birthday? What did he say? 3. No, but that time it didn't work. Peter yelled that one out. 4. And a vacation. Need 2 people. Who'll play? 2 people. Come on, let's go. Who's first? Got Nipsey and we got Betty playing for $10,000 right after we watch this. We are playing for another $10,000 for the United Negro College Fund and the Special Olympics.
Yes,
we
we
wish you
are.
luck. 15 seconds, play. Without a brand name, name something you buy in spray form.
Deodorant.
A state where it's hot.
Florida.
An animal that eats a lot.
A horse.
A clear beverage.
Ginger ale.
The hour when department stores open.
9 o'clock.
Turn around. Without a brand name, something you buy in spray form, deodorant. Survey said. Stay where it's hot. Florida. Survey. Okay. An animal that eats a lot. Mr. Ed. Survey said. Clear beverage. What do you say, ginger ale?
Yes.
Survey said. Wow. The hour when department stores open. 9 said Nipsey. The survey said. Here we are. Ladies just crazy about just men. We love Listen, Betty White. Okay? You know all you need, 49 points. You got another $10,000.
Oh.
Please remind everyone the great answers Nipsey gave us. 20 seconds on the clock, please. Without a brand name, name something you buy in spray form.
Hair stuff.
The state where it's hot.
Arizona.
An animal that eats a lot.
An elephant.
Clear beverage.
Water.
The hour when department stores open.
9 o'clock.
Try again.
9:30.
Do I hear 9:35? Without a brand name, something you buy in spray form. Deodorant number 1, hair stuff was your answer. What an articulate girl you are.
I should write.
That's why they gave her the Emmy. She could just such a way with words. Survey done. State where it's hot. Florida, number 1. You said Arizona. We need 19 points for $10,000. Survey said you got it. We will return.
This weekend,
They are just doing so well. Heavenly Hosts have won $10,648 for their charities. Magnificent MCs for their charities, $22,414. The next time we get together is going to be the big day. Love ya. See you here on the Feud. Bye-bye.
Who's right?
If Bob were an animal, he'd be a stallion. Sarah thinks more like a chicken, and Linda, well, Linda thinks... Teresa thinks its name is Mr. Happy. Christy thinks he plays with it in the park. The truth is, Mark doesn't even own a dog. All new Three's a Crowd, weeknights at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific, only on Game Show Network.
It's time for the Family Feud Battle of the Television Hosts. Introducing the Heavenly Hosts, Jim Lang, Peter Marshall, Leslie Uggams, Bert Parks, and Tom Kennedy. And now, the magnificent MC, Bob Eubanks, Betty White, Jim Perry, Bill Cullen, and Nipsey Russell. Let's start the Family Feud Battle of the Television Hosts with a star of Family Feud, Richard Dawson.
Thank you. They're the nicest people. People who've entertained you over years, came here, entertained us. We played 4 days. Today we have another $10,000 to play for. They're playing for charity, and they're absolutely sensational. Heavenly Hosts are playing for the Children's Village and the City of Hope. They've won $10,648. I congratulate them. And the magnificent MC playing for the United Negro College Fund and the Special Olympics. They've won $22,414.
Yes, sir.
So today we're going to find out who gets a chance to play for the last $10,000 and take those trophies home. Huh? Nice big hand right here, the Heavenly Hosts. Big Jim.
Hello, Richard.
Good to have you here, sir.
Can I say something?
Yes, sir.
Now, you're thanking us, but I know I speak for everybody. We'd like to thank you and the producers for inviting us to play the game and to make some money for some worthwhile charities, and also just to have some fun. I've watched the show. I love Family Feud, and one of the best shows ever on television. You make it, too. And
I thank you,
Thank you, Richard.
I thank all of you. I really do. Thank you.
From your peers, you know that we mean that.
I know.
You're the
Really,
best.
Thank you. Thank you. Now let's meet the other
All right.
people
This
who
guy,
didn't
well,
vote
he's
for
playing
me.
for charity with us, but he has a charity golf tournament of his own. Every year he raises money in Kansas City, flies back there, and brings a lot of people back there. And what is the charity?
For the Ronald McDonald House of Kansas City, and we're very proud of it.
And he works very hard and makes money for them, besides being, of course, co-host of Fantasy and everybody knows him from Hollywood Squares. Peter Marshall.
Thank you, Jim.
Yes, indeed, sir. Well done.
One of the loveliest women in this whole world.
That's the truth.
She sings, she dances, she's a great actress, and she is the co-host of Fantasy with Peter, Leslie Uggams. Leslie?
Beautiful. Magic time.
Yep.
God bless.
There's a guy that's a legend, I'll tell you. He's the only guy I know who met my wife before I did.
Really?
Yeah, he did.
Despite what Jim said, I've never been so miserable in my whole life.
Oh, get out of here.
We all know him.
Right?
We know him from a lot of television game shows, but I think mostly as the host of the Miss America pageant for 25 years, Bert Parks.
I kept losing. That's what it was. I kept losing.
And one of the only guys on our panel who may be working soon. Yeah, he's got something cooking, I think. And he has been a host of many game shows, and he's a fine athlete, plays a little tennis, a little golf. Tom Kennedy.
Yeah,
Tom?
Tom, thank you for being here, all of you.
Pleasure.
Nice job. Nice job. They're here to challenge you. They got a big lead, but that one win today can tie it all up, all right?
We'll get him.
I hope so.
Magnificent MCs, Mr. Bobby Eubanks.
Well, it scares me, you know, in this business when someone says, well, he may have a show coming up. That means one of us won't be working. So you want to run over there and say, what's going on, Tom?
Oh, it could be cable.
Yeah, you're right. You know what is so nice about this is the only time that I can think of that all of us, that we get together. And
I swear that
we're
I've never,
such good friends.
in my mind, imagined,
so
because
much
I've worked
fun.
with most of you in some form or other, thought we'd ever be, you know, here, and I'd be getting more money than all of you. I never thought that. No.
Boy, that's the truth.
Let me meet everybody.
Okay,
Gotta get on with the
I'm
show.
going to throw all of this away because
All
I have
right.
a personal
You
thing.
know
First
who
of
they
all,
are.
the lady who is a magnificent game show host and just a wonderful actor, but most of all, a very funny lady, my friend Betty White.
This Betty White.
If you watch Sale of the Century on NBC, you will see one of the smoothest performances by any game show host from Mr. Jim Perry.
Welcome, Jim. Thanks for being here.
We all have heroes.
We do indeed.
I'm on the panel with my hero. I don't care who you are. If you're a game show host, when you say, well, who is the best? That man right there started it all. He's still there. He is Mr. Bill Cullen, and he is superb.
I respect him now.
And finally, a man who is a good game show host, a great game show host, and just the funniest guy I've ever met in my life. I used to do a show called Rhyme and Reason with him, Mr. Nipsey Russell.
Yes, sir. That's our team. All right, you've met him. We're going to play the game. Let's play. Let's go. Thank you, Bob. Here we go. 100 people surveyed. Top 6 answers are on the board. You got to try and get the most popular answer, and here is the question. Name something a woman does when she gets bored with being a housewife. Yes, sir.
She goes out to lunch.
Goes out to lunch. No.
She gets a job.
She gets a job. Number one answer. Fair call.
We are going to play.
We're going to play it, Jim.
going to lunch.
All right. Find out how we go. Here's my dollar. Here we go. What does a woman do when she gets bored of being a housewife?
She begins to lock glances with the fellow who manages the grocery store over the frozen asparagus.
She
A
locks,
little hanky-panky.
what we call HP in the business. A little hanky-panky. Scored higher than the movie of the same name. Hey, Jim.
Could very well tie in with hers, but it may be with her husband. Maybe she takes a vacation.
Okay, let's see. Vacation? No.
Here I am again.
Nice to see you,
Mr. Wrong.
No, you're not. Something a woman does when she gets bored with being a housewife.
She joins a group of girls in a club.
Okay.
Joins a
All
club.
righty.
Yeah, good.
She joins a club. No.
I told you.
Yeah, you did. No, fair enough. What is
Playing a
it?
game like this can drive us to drink. She drinks.
Oh. She drinks. Third strike, $71. 4 answers unrevealed. This is a nice way for you to get started here.
Okay, Richard.
Something a woman does when she gets bored with being a housewife.
Well, she takes up a sport or a hobby, I would think.
I mean, which one do you want?
Sport.
A sport.
Yeah.
Takes up a sport. Get you $71 if it's there, and if not,
answer, you know.
Bob and the Magnificent Rascals will get it. Sport! You go. Number 2, please. Goes shopping and buys things. 4. Goes to school. 5. Goes to the movies. And 6. Watches TV. 71 to nothing. Let's go. Come on. We're not tardy at all.
No.
Good luck, sir.
Thank you, sir. We need this one.
100 people surveyed. Top 8 answers on the board. Here's the question. Name a specific door you open frequently. Yes.
The front door.
The front door by Henry Gibson. Yeah. One answer will beat that.
The bathroom door.
The bathroom door. You got control. What will you do?
Keep going.
We'll play, Richard. Thank you.
Yes, okay.
Very nice. A specific door you open frequently.
Well, we got the front door up there. Try the back door.
I love that.
Oh, yeah. Thinking.
Mine like a surgeon. The back door.
No more Mr. Dunn.
No more Mr. Silly.
This time I have a lock-in.
What is it?
The car door.
Okay.
The car door. I have great faith in that.
One car door for Uncle Bill. Yes, sir.
I knew I could do it.
We just have to find the question, that's all.
I don't know about anybody else, but for me, the refrigerator door.
Well, that ain't number one item. Refrigerator door. Yes, sir. No strikes, 3 answers unrevealed. You're in good shape here. Specific door you open frequently.
The garage door.
Uh-huh. Garage? Yes, sir.
The closet door. I'm a closet
Coming out? Be kind. Closet?
Well, we've got every other door in the house. Let's try the bedroom.
Yes.
Bedroom? No. Surprise. No problem. Only your first strike.
The cupboard door, the larder,
Yeah,
the
I
cupboard
love that.
where
The
the
cupboard door
food
sounds
is. Yes.
good. If it's there, you've got a big lead to go into the game. A cupboard? Yeah! A star is born. The magnificent MCs have $169. The heavenly host, nothing. We must play a show.
Thank you. We need it.
100 people surveyed. Top 6 answers on the board. Here is the question. Name the person whose respect is most important to you. Leslie?
Father.
Good old dad. One answer will beat it. One answer will beat it.
No,
3 seconds.
You're the president.
Excuse us a second. We have an appointment on planet Earth. Excuse us. You have control. He wasn't in time. Are you good?
We gotta play.
Oh, yes.
We're gonna play.
Okay, excuse me.
Okay.
They'll play. They're gonna.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Bert.
Rope. No, sorry.
No, no,
Yes.
no.
All right.
This is serious.
I would say.
Person whose
Yes, sir.
respect is most important to you.
The President of the United States.
Really?
President. Yes.
You won?
Wait a minute now. Respect.
That. You're gonna give the same
They lost.
No, he never had time.
No, he never.
Who cares if the president
No,
respects
you can't do that.
I
though.
didn't do
No,
it.
he gave me president. I don't know if it's there or not. I know he doesn't have a lot of respect for me.
No.
But we'll take a look.
I think he's up there.
Al Prez? No. No, he gave it, but it was not in time, which of course he's delighted
Which
to
is just
hear.
as well, yeah.
Tom, thank you for being with us now, champ.
Thank you, sir.
A person whose respect is most important to you.
Spouse.
Spouse! The number one answer. Now we're rolling. Jim?
Okay, now your children. No
Sure,
question.
no,
sir.
Jim. You want your
them
children to respect
you.
you.
Yeah.
Children! You got it.
I would imagine your clergy.
Oh, gotcha.
Minister or priest.
Hey, poison of the cloth.
Right.
Wow.
Oh, that's two.
Your boss, who you work for.
All right. Person who's respected most important to you. If it's there, okay. If not, third strike, the boss.
Yeah, way to go.
I would say a teacher.
Teacher.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I got that.
Teacher's there, all right. If not, third strike. Your teacher? No. Two answers, unrevealed. Come on up here now. I need one of those two answers if you want the money. Person whose respect is most important to you.
Richard, you say parent, so I'm going to combine boyfriend, girlfriend. Can I do that?
Yes, you can. Say sweetheart. That'll cover it.
Sweethearts.
Well, thank you, darling. Call me sweetheart.
Sweetheart.
I love show people. If it's there, you get the $91. If not, Jim and the Rascals get it. Sweetheart? So, I'll appeal. Would I lie to you?
No.
If we're in trouble, I will appeal that ruling.
Okay.
260 to nothing. Let's go. Dollar values are doubled. 100 people surveyed. Just one handbill.
Watch it, baby.
100 people surveyed. Top 4 answers on the board. Here's the question. Name something people chew on but don't swallow.
Chewing gum.
Chewing gum. Number one answer, you play a pass.
You want to play? We'll play.
They're, no, they're there.
We don't get the option.
Okay.
They're going to play.
God bless you.
You go back there.
I go back there now.
Right.
You
With
go
my
back
rope.
yourself,
Let's see.
Bert.
I don't really like you.
Well done. Something people chew on but don't swallow.
But don't swallow. Tobacco.
Okay, tobacco.
That's kind of wild one, Richard, but a toothpick.
Sure. We do it all the time. Toothpick.
A pencil.
Pencil's there. You'll play for it all. Pencil. They're going to play for the money. I honestly think you can have lots of friends, darling, and they needn't be your sweethearts.
Thank
you
you.
know?
Thank you.
I really do. But listen, I think let them play, and we will, during the commercial, see how much money we can collect and make sure that they get money for their charity as well. All right? We'll come back and play it right after we watch this.
You having a...
We win the money.
Oh, I want to.
I like your style, Uncle Ben.
Thank you.
15 seconds, please. Tell me how many different towns you've lived in.
4.
A food you can't resist.
Potato chips.
A room in the house with drawers.
Bedroom.
Something that can ruin a picnic.
Ants.
A mouthwash.
Levoris.
Very good. We turn around.
Okay,
We'll see how well you did. How many towns, different towns have you lived in? You said 4. Survey said 13. Food you cannot resist. You said potato chip. Survey said 15. Room in the house with drawers. You said bedroom. Survey. 4. Something that can ruin a picnic. You said Uncle Ants. Yeah. Big one. Little English joke. Survey. Oh, ho! A mouthwash. Levoris. Survey said. That's very good. Off you go. Very good. I'll take care of it. We are looking for. Big Jim Fetta. We are 73 points away from another $10,000. You know we wish you luck, all righty?
Thank you, sir.
Please remind everyone the answers Bill gave us, and give us 20 seconds on the clock, please. Tell me, how many different towns have you lived in?
4.
Try again.
3.
A food you can't resist.
Ice cream.
A room in the house with drawers.
Bedroom.
Try again.
Dining room.
Something that can ruin a picnic. Answer. Try again.
Rain.
A mouthwash.
Loris.
Try again.
The green stuff.
The green stuff? All right, hold it. There is a green stuff. Do you remember the name? What is it?
I use it. I can't think about it. It's in a big green bottle.
I know, You actually should look through the label with a microscope. Scope! He said scope! Turn around. We live in dangerous times. How many different towns have you lived in? Just as I thought. You're on the move. You said 3. It was the #1 answer. Survey said 25. What food you can resist? Bill gave me #1, which was potato chips. You said ice cream. Survey said 14. Room in the house with drawers. Kitchen was #1. You said dining room. We need 34 points. Survey. Something that can ruin a picnic. What did you say?
I said rain.
Rain. We need 34 points for $10,000. And the survey said, bam! #1. We didn't need it. We'll be back right after this. The Heavenly Hosts were dynamite. They came here and they played for us the whole week. We've had the most marvelous time. They played for the Children's Village and the City of Hope, and they won $10,648, and I'm going to make that $12,000.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Richard.
And the other half of this magic time for me were the magnificent MCs. They played for the United Negro College Fund and the Special Olympics, something very dear to my heart. And they took us for $32,868. And as we had just that tiny little bit of controversy, and we're all here for love. There are the winning trophies right there. And Jim.
Thank you.
And Bob.
Thank you, Richard.
I'm going to give you trophies as well.
Oh,
Thank you.
Should we give Bert one?
Give Bert one.
Thank you.
I thank you. I had the best time possible. Thank you all for watching every station and every time. Love ya.
I'd like to try.
Mr. Roper needs to compete. Mr. Howell needs to taunt.
Come on.
And some stars need to take a deep breath.
I'm gonna pass out.
The feuding in Hollywood just got a lot more interesting. So let the finger pointing begin as your favorite stars don their battle attire for Celebrity Family Feud. And it's Richard's job to make sure everyone plays nice.
Excuse us.
Watch Celebrity Family Feud weeknights at 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific only on Game Show Network.